Welcome to my channel, everyone. Today we will be working on a yard sale find. I purchased this mirror for $5 actually, not $10. She gave me a discount because the frame is a little bit wobbly, but I wasn't concerned about that. I've actually been looking for a stand-up mirror for a while, but the one I found was $75 and I just didn't want to spend that money, so I just held off, and then luckily I found this one at a yard sale. It does need a little bit of work. As you can see here, it is duct taped together, so I'm just going to remove that, and then I removed the entire backing and mirror while I painted it since it was easy to do. First up, we're going to wash it as usual. This is Fusion's TSP. There's lots of products you can use to wipe down your products, and I just happen to have this one on hand. So we're going to give that a good clean, and then we will get to painting. Because DIY paint is so pigmented, I really only need one coat for this mirror. So the frame is done, I just need to, or the stand is done, I just need to do the frame. And here's a little tip for you: if you have kids and you have a bunch of Play-Doh containers left over, you're like, what do you do with them other than throw them away? Save them and you can use them to prop up your pieces that you're painting. You can even add a little sand to them so they're a little bit sturdier, and it's just a great way to reuse them, and it really does help when you are painting. So now that everything is painted, I will be covering everything in DIY clear wax to give it a protective coating. And because it's black, I always put the wax into another container so I don't contaminate the jar with any black pigmentation that might come off. So just a generous amount there, and then I'm going to smooth it out over my mirror, and then we'll buff it out when it's dry. You saw earlier that the back was originally just duct taped on, so I am going to remedy that by using some wood glue. I'll lift it up and show you what I did because I just put it on. So just put that in and then put the backer back on, and then I'm going to use some braces on the back. Now here I'm just pressing it down lightly, and unfortunately I missed a staple when I thought I had taken them all out. Got a little boo-boo, but that's all right. It's just, you know, battle wounds, right? So I'm going to use a staple gun and more Gorilla Glue to put these braces on. So just a bit of glue along that, and then we'll staple it on. And I thought it was a good solution. My husband thought it probably wouldn't be strong enough, so you'll see him come in a bit later and put some screws in, and it probably wasn't a bad idea because this is a heavy mirror and these staples maybe were just shy of being how long they need to be. make this yard sale mirror just a little bit fancier, I decided to bring in some IOD transfers. This is actually left over from a project I did previously, and I will link that video in the comments below. Here's my little kitty Junebug. She is trying to help. Isn't she adorable? And she matches the mirror. How perfect is that? So the IOD transfer, these are so super simple to use. They're like those, you just heard my cat knock something over in the background. Super easy to use. They're like the rub-on transfers from your childhood you maybe have done. Just when you're using them with mirrors, they're going to stick right away. So make sure you have your placement down and be very careful so that you don't let it stick where you don't want it. So position that, and then you just take the little plastic stick that they include in a transfer and rub it down. It takes a little bit of time, but it's so worth it in the end because they look so good. And here is our finished $5 yard sale mirror. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do hope that you will consider subscribing, hitting the like button, doing all the things, and come back and see me again.